subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss anything when I go live. I try to go live every single day. And if you're back, welcome back. And thank you guys for walking with me and watching me on my wellness quest. So, working on my health. And I don't know what was going on for a couple days. I wasn't feeling right from the pollen here in Boston. It was pretty bad. I had a cough and wasn't sure if it was a cold. I don't think so, but been taking care of myself and definitely working on stuff. So, of course, I always take good supplements. And I just made some great homemade chicken soup and with the broth. I've been eating that and also working on intermittent fasting for my fatty liver that I got, unfortunately, from stress and stuff when I was taking care of my mom and I went off of keto. So, anyway, I'm Steve Klein. Welcome to my station. And I started this a few years back. Had some health issues, almost died taking Advil, vomited blood. It went through me in two different ways. Ends up in the hospital. They didn't know if I had cancer or an ulcer. Thank God I had none of that. But I was on Nexium for 10 years. They told me if I didn't get on that, I could develop it. So I listened to them with a lot of side effects from bone loss and all kinds of things. So I'm off that. And I got with these natural paths, got into high impact ginger, turmeric, and muscadine seed oil and muscadine capsules, and been on this wellness journey ever since and learning a lot and chatting with people and sharing my experiences. And I want to hear about yours as well. So, again, I'm leaving on Tuesday, and the pollen was really bad here in Boston. And I don't know, I kept sneezing and had this cough, and just like, wow. And I'm always tracking what my wellness is, and I just wasn't feeling right. I kind of felt dehydrated a little bit, and and a lot of things. So I was just double checking some things. I'm always tracking, like I said, but some of these natural paths, I learned how to track myself. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not making claims what they are. Okay, so I go through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion, and just tracking how I'm feeling. And you know, mouth was dry, definitely dehydrated, had a headache, and wasn't sure if it was this allergies or I was coming down with something. I'm like, I really don't need to be coming down with something right now. So listening to my body and just making it a priority to really get healthier all the way around. Now, because I was intermittent fasting, I did get off of my ginger, turmeric, and muscadine for a couple of days. Big mistake. Every time I feel sick when I do that, and I said, no, 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 no. I got to take care of my body. Um, oh, thank you so much for saying you're sorry. I feel great now. Thank you. And welcome to the station. Let me know where you are and where you're from. This is live. There is no editing here. There's no AI here. This is live. So I appreciate you guys as well and love to meet people from around the world that are relating to this as well. So, and this is for adults only, no kids. And if you are going through a health quest yourself, right, love to hear about it and love to hear if you're working on your wellness as well. If you battle with pollen or not feeling well, or you're getting into the ketogenic lifestyle slash paleo, or you had a life changing situation that happened to you like it did to me, put a comment down. I love to hear that. Our food's so screwed up. Everybody has issues, right? So anyway, I want to make sure that I'm sleeping better, right? And I've been sleeping pretty good, but getting to bed at a certain time, just because that helps, the fatty liver situation, which I developed, I really believe, from stress when I was taking care of my mom. She passed away a couple years ago, and she wanted me to eat with her. So I was strict keto before that, and I was cooking for her and whatever, but she didn't have any patience at the point with the dementia. So I would do the best I can do from taking her out to eat to whatever it might have been just to keep her attention going. And she would be screaming all the time. So, and she really wanted me to just eat whatever it was with her. And she got mad at me, literally. So her personality changed, right? So I literally just wanted to make sure I comforted her, and I was in what they call survival mode for sure. I miss her deeply, but I did what I had to do. But at the same token, it affected my health, right? So one of the things having a fatty liver is stress can do that immensely. Because I really didn't eat a lot of bad things, but I did some things. I was off of keto, And what I've learned is that anything like bread or rice or pasta, it turns to sugar. It's actually worse than eating a Snickers bar, is what one doctor told me. It's amazing, right? So I really do believe in that because our food's so screwed up and there's so many issues with everybody. And I know I'm very, uh, you know, I feel I can feel my body when I eat wrong. And people question what I'm saying sometimes, but look, years ago, before the 90s, you never heard of gluten allergies or a gluten menu at a restaurant. Why? Is it didn't exist. That's how bad our food has become, right? So there's a lot of truth to what I'm saying. So anyway, um, with the fatty liver situation, of course, I take high impact turmeric, and that's really good for the liver. I do drink calcium bentonite clay, which is great. Intermittent fasting is great. As you see me, I'm walking. Walking is great to lose weight. But sometimes the fatty liver, you're doing all those things and the weight's not coming off. Okay. And that's because we have to work on a few things like the cortisol. Okay. Like mine was through the roof when I was stressed out. And it's like 4 times the fatty liver. So some of the things we have to do is relax and 4 times a day, take deep breaths like 10 times, right? And, get to sleep at a proper time. Make sure that you turn the phone off and all that at a certain time because your body heals when you sleep with the liver situation. Nice to drink some warm water with some lemon at first thing in the morning. Keeping keto is always a good thing, okay? Obviously, vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower is really, really good. And, it's good to keep that going. Having a little bit of apple cider vinegar is always good. But one of the things too, and I'm not, I take other things when I go to bed, but they say like a unsweetened grape juice, like a what do they call that? Not unsweetened. It's oh, it has like a tarty taste to it. A little bit in a glass of water. There's like natural melatonin in it, and it helps you with sleep. I also wear this emitter. It emits negative ions called EMS. I was just walking here with a friend from high school, and I gave her it to borrow because it's amazing. And you know all the things you need to do to relax and to pay attention, right? And to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and you're listening to your body. Okay, it's always great. So doctor, welcome. Hello, I can't see what your name is, but welcome. I can't read that, but welcome. Welcome to my station. I actually work with lots of naturopathic doctors. There's several on here. You can see on my station, Dr. Pugh, who is a good friend of mine. He's in his 80s. He's in Utah. He is into natural healing as well. And we've done some interviews and stuff, and he teaches people how to reverse blindness naturally. And he's an eye doctor. That's correct. So all good stuff. So the more the merrier. We have many that listen to this and that share on here. Thank God, which is amazing. So, because I know how to track, right, and I learned this natural health, survey, it goes through hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion. And I answer the questions based upon what's going on. And I can kind of assess where I'm at, right? It doesn't mean I'm, you know, I know everything, but I'm just going by what these naturopath doctors taught me, right? So, if the body can absorb, right? And there's blood flow and inflammation goes down and you can repair. Because the problem is everything is messed up with our food, right? So supplementation is important, but a lot of times it doesn't work. It's like driving your car over a bunch of nails. If you don't pull the nails out, you're gonna get a flat tire. You got to pull the nails out of the tire, patch the hole up, and then fill it back up with air. That's your gut. Okay, that's our all that. Okay, our digestion, all that. When we get that working right, and that's all from bad food, from not eating keto, not eating grass fed, that's from medications that are poisonous, vaccinations, all that. I'm not telling anybody not to take medications or vaccinations. I never said that. I just said there's side effects to it. So you need to look at the full picture. That's my point. And this is coming from somebody who almost died. So I do understand a thing or two of my experience, and I can't make it up, unfortunately. So I learned this from a mentor of mine who saved my life. He actually passed away right when my mom passed away. I went to see him in Utah. He was younger than me, and he had parasites. He was living in Japan. His wife was in Japan. He was American. It was terrible. it's not that he didn't know what he was doing, but when you get into the medical part, you have to go things by their way in the hospital, and they're only trained so much on nutrition, right? And it is what it is, right? So it's hard. So I believe in getting other opinions and also getting a naturopathic's opinion as well, so you know the fullness of your body and being as healthy as you can. Every day is a fight. So, by the way, I'm walking on a track. I've always walked. I used to walk on this track with my mom. She was so adamant about walking, even during COVID. It was amazing. It's a beautiful day here in Boston, and I say, get your body moving a little bit. Come walk with me wherever you are in the world. At least get that done, because it doesn't cost you anything, but there's so many great benefits to that, for better sleep, less stress, weight loss, mental clarity, all that. And so we had a wellness quest challenge last fall, and it involved walking. And we downloaded this app called the Step Up app, and I downloaded it. I had never done that before. So my goal was to walk 10,000 steps. I kept looking on YouTube at all the videos, searching what does 10,000 steps do over time. I was like, oh, that's really great. I hope to do that. Yes, I remember you. Welcome, welcome. I don't know how to say your name. Almond, welcome. Glad you're here. So, with that said, I said, can I do 10 miles? People were doing 10 miles. And I started doing 10 miles. I go, wow. And it was amazing. But then winter hit Boston, and it was a bad winter. My goal was to keep walking at the mall. It didn't happen. And that life happens. So over 2 months, I started been walking live every day. And I said, because of that commitment on the app, what if I commit to everybody on YouTube, right? People that know me, that were following this, my dear friends, and people also that are working on their health. And I so appreciate you. My new friends, you guys who are here for the first time or coming back, I appreciate you as well. And I look forward to getting to know you and to inspire each other. Because at the end of the day, we must be accountable to ourselves and to each other. But what a great tool YouTube is that I'm able to do that, right? So I already walked a couple miles before I put this on tonight, because I'm leading back up to my break up of when I walk, that kind of thing. But I'm not going to walk the full time live, because why? Only so much I can say. But I was here with a friend. We were chatting and stuff too. And I'm one of those walkers that likes to either, I don't know, somebody listen to music. I like to talk to people when I'm walking. So I was using my phone anyway. So like I say, coming on live on YouTube has been amazing, because I just really like it. And I hope it inspires you. If it does, put a comment down that you will start walking too. So I'm going on a trip Tuesday. I don't know. The other day I walked in the mall and someone said, are you in the airport? I said, no, but I will be. So I don't know if I'll do a live from the airport or where I'm going to go. We'll see. But the point is, and sometimes it might be impossible for me to get it in. Who knows? I'm out of my control if I'm stuck someplace, right? God forbid. But I'm doing my best to walk each day and make that commitment no matter what's going on in my life. And each day is a struggle. I won't lie to you, it is. And I have health issues, okay? As we all do. But there's different things. Sometimes you're tired. Sometimes you don't feel good. You have a headache. Sometimes, like the pollen was bad. Sometimes, when I was in and out of keto, I had the keto flu, okay? And felt dehydrated and my body was getting rid of the water. These are all real things, okay? And if you've been on, let's say, keto and, had the keto flu, let me know. Put a comment down below. If you have had issues with pollen or not feeling great and working on your health, put a comment down below. I want to hear about it. And I really won't answer everybody. At least when this is over, I will, so I can see. Because it'll go, it goes to private, and I put it on public. So once it's over, I definitely will respond if you do that, which is great. I respond to everybody as long as I see it, of course. And with that said, I do run a wellness quest actual commitment to each other. We're starting a new one on Tuesday. It's totally complimentary. It doesn't cost you a dime. And if you want to join it, send me an email. I don't care where you're on the world. What it is it's accountability. It's always great to have new people on, because there's new perspectives and there's things you're working on. And I love to hear what you're sharing, okay, on your wellness journey. And the more the merrier. You can see some previous ones on my station that we've had. We'll do a Zoom once a week when that gets going. I tape it and I load it to YouTube, okay? So That way, if you live in a different area of the country or the world and you can't make it, not a problem. You can listen to the replay on YouTube, right? So it's always good. And there's uh, prizes, believe it or not. Talk about fun, right? So why not? And you're doing a great deed by encouraging each other, because at the end of the day, everybody needs each other to stay motivated. That's what I love about YouTube. Regardless, just by having you guys here, I so appreciate you, right? And I so appreciate this tool, because here I am talking and people are chatting with me and coming back and or for the first time, and it's like no matter when I do it, somebody's here. Talk about amazing, right? So I hope that possibly encourages you to walk as well and do the same thing. And if you do a station, I'll subscribe to you if you're in touch with me. I'd love to support you. It's always good. So all good stuff. And with that, anybody that does want to join the quest, right? Like I said, it starts Tuesday. You can still join it afterwards, but I put you on a team of 5 people, and we all motivate each other. But we're all on the Zoom together. It's pretty easy. We answer questions each week. Did you drink enough water? Did you sleep 7 hours a day? Did you exercise? Did you have a good attitude this week? It all affects your wellness, right? So different things, and it's kind of cool. We discuss it. We have a different topic each week. We talk about you, right? And sometimes you guys create the topics as well, which is great. So, like I said, this is very personal because it's my wellness quest journey that you're listening to on the station, but on the Zooms that we do for the accountability part for this wellness quest, it's all of us, whatever you're working on, and we just want to support each other, and it's amazing. So anybody that does that, I will do a wellness survey with you. It's complimentary. There's no personal questions except for bowel movements. That's it. Okay. And you can fill it out yourself and send it back. And you grade it yourself. And it kind of speaks to you. You kind of will know a little bit upon what you need to do to work on. And then what happens is you go back 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and you track and see the improvements that you might have had. And that's what I do each day to improve my health. I just look back and see where I'm at. And I just say, okay, wait a minute. This is what happens. And this is what happens. This is what I can do. This is what I can eat. I can sleep more. I can drink more water. I can, restrict a little bit of how much I eat, right? Or I can, with the pollen and all that, I take silver, I put it up my nose, and it helps to eliminate that and eliminate sneezing. Take more ginger. That helps with allergies, which is actually a digestive issue, believe it or not. A lot of people don't know that, but it is. So we all got stuff that we're working on. I'm sure working on better health, like I said, and I assume you are too. That's why you're here. And we just want the people here that are on the same um, track, if you will. And I welcome you and I will support you as well. And I thank you so much for watching. And remember, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss me going live each day. And if you find this helpful, I'd love to hear from you. And big shout out. First goal was to hit 100 subscribers. We did that. Thanks to you guys. Second was 150. We did that. We're over like 162. And the next goal is to hit 200 with your help. So again, just sharing with the world and passing forward what people did for me and helped me to save my life. And I look forward to helping you as well. And we just work together and be accountable to each other and give each other as much encouragement and accountability to be as healthy as we can be in this world, right? That every day is a struggle. So thanks again, everybody, for watching. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Over and out.